taken, or are you gonna fight back? This is our life! This is our fucking life! We put out the fight to survive, so we can get away. We can never lost again! Are these extremities living? You decide! You sit back fucking driving! And will you lay out everything on the line? Your life became my fear at the start! Go ahead! And let me go wrong!
Thank you all for coming out on a Friday night. On a fucking cold Friday night. For some good old fucking straight edge hardcore. Nothing can warm me up a little better than a little vegan chicken soup for the soul. I want to thank Second Street Records for putting this all together. Vanessa, Pepe, Ned. I didn't realize Gene was involved. Everybody get a hand to Gene. Not Ritter. He's not here. All right. So I've heard, and I've kind of seen, DC's gotten a little soft as far as the monsters go. What I've heard, what I see on the internet, I see that Virginia, where's Kenny? Where's Kenny? Kenny's a hard fucking monster, and that's Virginia right there. Where's Ian Marshall? Where's Ian? He said he was going to pit for every fucking song. He has 5,000 more steps to get to 10,000 steps today. So this is a battle with Virginia and Maryland. So if DC wants to take their fucking crowd back, now's your time. This is for DC hardcore, present and future.
even if you took a center roll, was left behind. Was up until promise. Give yourself time when you see in the dark. See the light. See when you stand. Anything you want will be fine. Wow! We're going to die! You let the weight of the world guide toward your pride. Counteract!
I've been thinking about this show ever since it was really announced. We haven't done this in over about 7 years or so. And we didn't fucking break up. Life just got in the way. And life tends to do that. And it's about shifting priorities and things like that. But in that time, we've had band members move apart, move away from each other, which sucks. But we have members who've been able to buy homes in this fucking crippling economy. We have some parents in this band. And it's been cool kind of going back through this whole period of relearning these songs and kind of contextualizing it with everyday life. And this really was a timestamp and a moment in all of our lives, but that's also not to say that it is a finite moment. This band never broke up, and this band will never break up. So expect some more stuff from us. With that, I want to send a major shout out to some record labels, past and present. I want to send this one out to our lovely colleagues and friends at Youngblood Records. I can finally say shout out Quentin, and he's here. So shout out to Quentin, shout out to Sean. Fucking love Youngblood Records. And this also goes out to the current top dogs. This goes out to Rebirth Records. If I'm not mistaken, 3 of the 4 bands that played before us are on Rebirth Records. And if that shit turns your head, that's because Bob and Rebirth, they have a good ear to the ground and they know what can move the needle and what can change things. And the barometric pressures are hardcore. So if you don't like the way things are now, or if you do, it doesn't matter, but if you want to see a change, you should take Fight Back, Inversion, Position Unida, and Everybody Takes One as inspirations on what you can do to make this world what you want to make it. So with all that being said, there's one constant in this band. Well, there's a new update. Anthony is playing 5th guitar. It's his first show with us as a 5-piece. He's played with us before. He was going to play with us before COVID got in the way. Big whoop. Anyways, that's the only update. The song remains the same. This is the DC Straight Edge Band. This is the Straight Edge song. I don't fucking need your poisons. You're mad. It's a wrong. Don't need your poison. Don't need your game. It's all the same hassle. Like a given. Different. Yeah. You can keep your bottle, you can keep your swell, and my life there is the deep. You can keep your problem, you can keep your shit. You can keep your losing battles, call what you will, but you're wrong. What you get? Get your smoke. Show me what you fucking got, DC! Go! Eat! I know how to live a life that's right for me! No need! renew your DC passport, you gotta take 4 big steps forward. You tell me you like the taste. You tell me to close your nose. You tell me you wanna be different. You tell me it's only natural. Did you fucking get it? Come on! Come on! Come on! But it doesn't make a way to me. Second half of the song, let's finish stronger than the first one. You tell me. You tell me that I'm better. You tell me that you like her. You just wait. You tell me I make no difference. At least I'm up here trying. What the fuck have you done? Come on, come on! Come on, come on! Thanks a lot, friends. These are the last 2 songs we have the Mouthpiece is going to play. Mouthpiece, they're a band that, as time goes on, generations tend to age with Mouthpiece. But one thing people have to remember and keep in mind, that this band and every other band that's played today would not be here if it were not for Mouthpiece, of taking a sound that they believed in and unerringly carried with it, carried a tradition with them, and carried ethics with them, and carried a message. And that's what got me into this scene. That's more than just a commodity. It's more than a fucking Ticketmaster venue. It's more than a barrier. It's more than a rider. It's when I could come to a show, and I fucking love DC. I spent 7 years of my life in DC. And growing up, I come to DC almost every other weekend with my friend David, who's here from Virginia. And to be able to come and still see tables like Positive Force set up and Hips, distributing information and knowledge, that shit you won't find when you go to your big ticket, podcast sponsored fucking show or package tour or whatever the fuck. So as such, this world has been heavy for a long time. This song was written a long time ago, and unfortunately, the lyrics are still relevant. There are citizens, American citizens are getting shot in the face in front of our eyes, and we're being told by the administration that they're not being shot, and that they're being illegal, and they're doing criminal activities, when they're just trying to live. They're trying to escape for their own lives. And it's fucking sickening. This song was written about 10 years ago. The name's of Breonna Taylor in Ferguson, Missouri. Seeing this unfold in front of our eyes is fucking maddening. There is one thing you can do, though. There are things that seem beyond us. But putting on benefits to help your local organizations, like We the People, to benefit from this positive force. This song's called President. friends, I wouldn't be up here if it weren't for their help and their support. I still wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for Coop and Joseph about Bay Sweeper Straight Edge. This goes to you. In case I didn't speak enough tonight, this means the world to me. Thank you for sharing this with us. Mouthpiece is up next.